Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands with your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather.
Hey, this is Jeremy from the Devil Wears Prada, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
The views and opinions of the guests do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of BODS Mayhem Radio Network, its staff, affiliates, or sponsors. Parental discretion is advised. Welcome to BODS Mayhem Radio Network.
Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather. And as always, I'm bringing you guys awesome interviews. And today we have the guitarist and vocalist, Mr. Jeremy Depoyster from the Devil Wears Prada. I'm going to be talking to him about their new EP called the Space EP coming out in August. So, Jeremy, how's it going, man?
Good. I just wish I had a cool moniker like you. I don't have any AKAs.
So the new album, or the new EP, I should say, is coming out in August. I think August 23rd. Let's talk about this a little bit. Why go the EP route and not the full-length route? Let's talk about that a little bit.
It's hard for us to think about doing a full-length concept just with the type of music that we play. It could probably get old fast. It worked so well for us last time with the zombie theme that I think we always kind of knew if we did something that conceptual that would be there. You know, we've done concept things like Dead Throne was almost a concept thing into themes, but with the cheesier type of stuff, not cheesier, but just more cinematic, I guess, type of stuff like the zombie thing and the Space Saints makes sense to do 5 songs, and it's also kind of an intermediary where we can try out some new stuff on our way to doing the next full-length record.
What are some of your favorite tracks off of the EP?
I really like Supernova. That's a song we already put out. I like all of them. I'm not going to lie to you. There's only 5 songs on it, so I like all of them in different ways.
How hard do you guys push yourself to come up with something new from song to song than what's out there today, or can you really do that now?
Yeah, I think, like, more so than trying to be different what exists, we just try and do what we think would work best for us. We do have so many albums and songs that exist now that we kind of have forged a path for ourselves that we just want to keep going down and see where we can take things, I guess. Inherently metal, a lot of dark themes, very melodic and musical at the same time. And so I think we just want to see what kind of different things we can do with that. On this record, it was a little bit different. Our other guitar player left last fall, so we had a new guy, Kyle, writing with us. So he has a song on there. I have a song on there. Mike has a song on there. Our keyboard player has a song. So that part was a little bit different, and I think it was really exciting and brought a whole lot of different sounds in. So I think we'll keep doing that in the future and see where it takes us.
What do you hope the fans take away from the new EP, Jeremy?
Just, I guess, a serious band, having a little bit of fun, but really trying to make some cinematic, fun music. You know, that's just what we try and do. Like, we don't really fall to very many conventions and just do our own thing and hope that people also enjoy it. So,
in your own opinion, what does the Devil Wears Prada bring to the table for music that's not out there possibly?
Like I said earlier, maybe just a lot of the melodic aspect. We try and do a lot with keyboards. You know, our keyboard player now is like probably the most talented individual in the group. So what he's able to do with parts and structures and things like that's really cool. I guess we just try and bring in a different flavor than what's out there already. We're not going to be a thrash band because there's already the best there is at thrash, you know. We're not going to be Metallica because they're the best of what they do. Like, if a band already exists with a sound, why would we try and do it? So we try and go into our own little path, whatever it is. And
you know what, man? There's a lot of bands out there that you could tell when they rush stuff to put it out. They're just not that there with it. You know, there's just not that power kick to it.
Yeah, we just got lucky, I guess, with the group. That's all it is. I mean, there's so many bands that are out there where there's a few talented dudes that are really talented, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't come all the way together. Like, there's great ideas, but they never quite get to that thing.
Yeah.
And we just got really, really lucky that the group we had, when we come together to make something, people actually really enjoy it. So rather than sit there and go, oh, look at us, we just try and use it to make some cool music. And, you know, does that make sense?
Yeah. It's like they'll put out one album, the very first album that they come out with, and after that they just fall off for some reason. And that's what kind of gets me. I don't understand that. Maybe they just burn themselves out, or just too much pressure. I don't know.
Yeah, freaks people out, I guess.
Since it's the digital age, man, with social media and other outlets, do you think it helps you guys out more to get your music out there, or do you like the older days possibly, you know, just word of mouth?
I don't know. I often struggle with that question, because I wonder if it was the older days, if we would even exist as a band. You know, I found the group online through MySpace. They had found each other through that as well. And so, you know, we made all these contacts online, and Dan, our drummer, booked all of our early tours, like through show trades and stuff online. So I don't know that we would even exist as a band, or that people would care about us on the scale of like a Led Zeppelin or a Slayer or Metallica or something like that. So who's to say? But at the same time, now that we are established and now that we are a real band, I'm like, man, there's so much traffic out there. Wouldn't it be nice if there's like half the amount there? So who knows? It is what it is, and we get to play music every day for a living, so I got no complaints. You
guys have some albums that are out there right now. What is your favorite album out so far by you guys, or can you pick one?
I really like Dead to Run. I like a lot of the stuff that we did on that. But I think more so than albums, I think it's just songs. I think that the last few albums, hell, maybe all of our albums, are a little too busy and too many tracks on them. And so I think we'll try and, in the future, condense those down. There's always a couple of tracks on there that you're like, man, you know, we did the best we could with it, but maybe it just wasn't that great of a song to begin with. So that's something to be learned from the EP thing, and going in there and just doing 5 songs, is that you can trim the fat a little bit. So I think probably for our next record, it'll be closer to the 10-song than the 13-song deal.
Best band experience so far, man?
Honestly, the past 6 months with just working with this group that we have now and making this record was amazing. The chemistry was amazing, and it really felt like a family. And being out here on the Mayhem tour, all the other crews, especially the Slayer guys, are so nice and so accommodating to us. That's been an amazing experience too. You know, to see guys that have been on the road for 30 years, you know, they're crew guys that Lord knows how many years they've been with them, doing some of the biggest shows that exist, and the fact that they'll still be cool to the little guys like us, that's really a learning experience, especially for people that do tour year-round.
What's it mean to you guys when you receive an email from a fan, or prior to a show or after a show, they come up and say, hey, look, your guys' music has pulled me through a tough time. It's gave me inspiration to overcome some things, or gave me inspiration to knock walls down, man. What's that mean to you guys?
It means a lot, man. You know, when you sit there and write music and play music, you have no idea what effect it's going to have on somebody later down the line. You just don't even think about that as a possibility. At least we don't. And so that when somebody comes to you later and does say that, it's really, really inspirational. So it gives a little more meaning than just us caring about, I wonder how many people were out there today and that kind of stuff. It's like there's bigger things at work, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out and about, please get out and check out the Devil Wears Prada on the Mayhem Festival. Plus, they have the new EP coming out called Space EP in August. Jeremy, as a fan of music and your guys' music, thank you guys so much, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Great questions, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man. How can people stay in touch with you guys? Buy some Devil Wears Prada merch. Buy the new EP. How can you do that?
TBWPBand.com, and we're also on Facebook.com/TBWP. So we've also got Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, but the Facebook is probably the easiest way along with the website.
And before I let you go, will you care to do a promo for the show?
Yeah, of course, man. Hey, this is Jeremy from the Devil Wears Prada, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Everybody stick around. I want to hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour. Thanks, Jeremy. Keep rocking out for us, brother.
Hey, thank you, brother. Have a good one, man.
listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.